Hello everyone, welcome to the Jacksonator, the online video broadcast for Michael Jackson dancing. And today we are going to learn the Michael Jackson robot walk. Jacksonator, starting now. You can perform the Michael Jackson robot walk on a lot of songs, but mainly on Human Nature, Dangerous, Stranger in Moscow, and of course Billie Jean. There is one very unique and particular performance of the robot walk which Michael did in the MTV Music Awards in '95, but for that robot walk I will make a separate video and tutorial in the future. In this video we are going to cover the basics and fundamentals of the Michael Jackson robot walk, which you can use in general and in whichever song you would like, in a freestyle dance or as a part of a choreography. The video is going to be longer because it involves a lot of different types of moves, as you will see in a while. And those moves can take a little longer to get used to, but don't worry. Before we start with the move, I will kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel because I see that a lot of people who watch the videos and the tutorials are not subscribers. So if you have not done it, please subscribe to the channel so that it can grow. We can also stay in touch if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, where we can talk about a lot of different topics, things, Michael Jackson, dancing, and funny stuff. There are three types of moves in the Michael Jackson robot walk. The first type of moves are flexing moves, when you flex different parts of your body. Legs, chest, abdominals, elbows, arms. The second one is ticking moves, when you basically tick like a watch, so you stay still. And the third one is hitting moves. And by hitting moves, I mean this one. Of course, you do those moves with different parts of your body. And now I'm going to start to explain one by one each move, and then we're going to combine them in the Michael Jackson robot walk dance. The main body parts involved in the robot walk are your legs, your hands and arms, and your head and neck. So I'm going to turn so that can be easier for you to understand. What you do with your legs is you basically walk forward to the left or to the right, it doesn't matter. Michael does it to the left. So the important thing here that you need to remember is that with your legs you do flexing moves and ticking moves. You flex the thighs, the calves and the glutes. I mean all of it. From foot to hip, you flex all of your legs, both of them. But of course at different times. So now let me explain exactly how. First of all, when you walk like a robot, the difference here is that when you lift one of your legs and put it down, the moment you put it down, you bend your other leg at the same time. So you do something like this. And with the other leg as well. That's what creates a big part of the illusion. You don't walk normally. But as you step with one of your legs on the ground, you automatically bend the other leg at the same time. This is the walking part. This is the easy part. The hard part in here is that you do the flexing of your leg, which is in the air. So in this case, when you lift your right leg, you're going to flex your right leg, not your left one. Because if you flex all of your legs, it's going to be impossible for you to perform well the Michael Jackson robot dance. You flex only the leg which is in the air. So you lift your right leg in the air and you flex it. Ow, ow, ow. It's like a little kick. So flex and put on the ground. Lift and put on the ground. Lift, flex, put on the ground. Lift, put on the ground. Lift, flex, put on the ground. This is the flexing. The flexing moves might require a little more time to get used to. Get in front of the mirror and see how your body works when you flex your muscles. I mean, Now I'm flexing my legs. When you flex your arms, it's different. But you always receive this robot kind of person when you do those moves. Now, for example, I'm flexing my elbows. But when you flex your elbows, it gives your body a very robot shape when you do some moves. And try flexing all parts of your body. I mean, hands, arms, elbows, shoulders, chest, abdominals. Just try flexing them and you'll get familiar with it. So, going back to the legs, first thing, when you put it down, you bend your other leg, and the second one is you flex the leg which is in the air. This is flexing. And actually in here the illusion comes from the fact that you want to lift your leg, but actually you can't. It's like there's some object in here which makes it difficult for you to lift it further. And in here comes the ticking part of the move, because it's like you're flexing but you're also making a tick. And the ticking move is the one that when you do it, when you do a move, you want to do it in a way like a watch. When it ticks, it stops and it doesn't move anymore. So when you tick with your leg, you flex it and it stays there. You don't move it. You don't go. No. You lift it, flex and tick. Then put it there. Tick, tick, flex, tick, down, flex, tick, down, flex, tick, down, flex, tick, down. I know it's hard, but it's gonna be better in time, you'll see. So that's what you do with your legs. Actually, when I saw Michael do it, he only ticks with his right leg. So he ticks mainly with his right leg, like dun dun down, and then with his left one, he just lifts it and steps right away. So dun 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 dun. But you can also lift and tick with your left one. Like, it's not a rule on how many times you have to tick and flex, because if you tick and flex more, you're going to be more tired after all, because it is very energy consuming when you flex and tick your legs, because it is the biggest muscle in your body. So 1, 2, you can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. But basically that is it. with the legs. This is the move. See, I'm getting tired. With your hands and arms, what you do is ticking, not flexing anymore, but just tick. Just tick. And what you want to do with your hands and arms is this move, and you basically move them to the right and to the left, but close to your body, not far, not here, but here. You move your hands to the left and to the right by ticking. Why you move your hands to the left and to the right? It's because they help you move forward. They help you walk. Because when you walk, as I always say in Michael Jackson dancing, it's all about natural body movement. When you walk normally, when you put your right leg forward, your body automatically shifts a little bit to the right, just a little bit. But this again is natural body movement. You cannot walk like this. Step forward with your right leg and go to the left. No one walks like this because it's not comfortable. When you walk, see where my body goes to? See where my chest goes to? A little bit to the right. And again, same. When your left leg is forward, your body is slightly turned to the left. Just slightly. So your hands movement in this case follow the same logic of basic walking. When you put your right leg forward, you move your hands to the right because your body turns to the right. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm not doing the robot legs now. If I combine those two moves into one, it's going to look something like this. What's important about your hands is that you do the ticking with them, and you do not flex. You do not flex your body because this will make it more difficult. You just only tick. What I mean is tick, tick, tick. You move your hands and they stay still. Ta ta ta, ta ta ta, ta ta ta, ta ta ta, ta ta. You do not count in here how many times you're going to move your hands to the right or to the left. You just relax and follow your body. It will tell you best when to turn to which direction. The important thing is not to do a shallow ticking, you know? Not to do this and then move. When you tick, you stop moving. When you do ta, 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 ta. You just need to practice, get in front of a mirror and try doing different moves. Just, you know, ta, 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 ta. Or ta, 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 ta. And you stay still. You know, like, for example, you stay like this and you go, you want to put your hands like this. So from this position, you want to go here, but you try doing it like an animation, like you've paused a movie, and it's like you're watching it on frame by frame, like ta 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 ta, and there you go. And of course, you can try ticking moves with all of your body, like If you do have any questions about the ticking or the flexing, let me know in the comments, and maybe I can create a separate video on just some parts of this move, because I know it is a lot to process, but that's what makes the Michael Jackson robot walk so cool. The third part of the move is the hitting move, which is this. As you walk, when you step on the ground, you do this little hit, which comes from your head and your neck, and also from your hips. This one. It's like you're falling asleep, and all of a sudden you wake up and you're all stressed. It's like you go, and you wake up all of a sudden. Of course, you do that hit with your hips like this. You know, so you go back, you hit, and you go up. What helps the move look smoother is actually you flex your neck as well. That's what helps the move. So when you go back, you flex your neck. I don't know if you can see it now, but you flex your neck, you hit with your hips, and you go forward, like down, down. Get it? How you incorporate it into the walking is when you put your leg down and you bend your other leg, you hit. So it's like, get it? You do not want to do this hit on each step, because Michael doesn't do it on each step. Michael does it every maybe 2 or 3 steps. So and that's what makes the Michael Jackson robot walk so cool move. So now, if you want to incorporate all of the things that we mentioned here, legs, ticking hands, and hitting head and hips, that's what's gonna happen. You can accentuate the Michael Jackson robot walk by moving your head up and down, again by a little ticking like this. But again, not on each step. So when we start, we flex our leg, we tick, and we tick with our hands as well. Da, da. And then you put your leg on the ground and hit with your head and with your hips. Da. Get it? And do the same with the other leg. It can be a little confusing at the beginning, but I promise you that with practice you will get better. If you have any questions, put them below the video and I will make my best to answer them as soon as I can. As last thing, I would like to summarize what you do with the different parts of your body in the Michael Jackson robot walk. Your legs flex and tick. Your hands tick only. And your head and hips, they make a hit while you flex your neck. I know, it's hard. It might be hard, but I promise you it will get better. What I can suggest is you go in front of a mirror and start practicing in Michael Jackson dancing. And in dancing as a whole, the mirror is your best friend. If you like what you see in the mirror, it's more likely that the people around you will see it as well. So if you like what you see in the mirror, they will like it as well. That's all about the Michael Jackson robot walk dance. If you do have any questions, as always, write them below the video and I will answer them as soon as I can. That was all for the Jacksonator for today. Practice, stay cool, stay safe, and bye-bye.